The first patient on Mars, the Wizard and the Red Planet House. Call the Wizard had performed many unusual service calls during his life. Broken generators, misbehaving radios, computers suffering from what engineers politely called unexpected creativity. But this was the first time the service request had arrived from another planet. The companions were understandably excited. The message arrived at precisely 0317 local station time. Not because emergencies respected schedules. Quite the opposite. Emergencies preferred evenings, holidays, and moments immediately after coffee had become impossible to obtain. The companion read the incoming transmission. Medical assistance request received. The Wizard looked up. Location? The companion hesitated. Mars. The Wizard blinked. That narrows it down less than it used to. The whiteboard received a new title. Distance changes. Logistics. It does not change compassion. The companions gathered around. The Wizard drew Earth, then Mars, then a dotted line between them. His planets looked suspiciously like oranges. The companions chose not to mention this. Professional courtesy had evolved considerably over the years. The patient was a geologist, second-generation Martian resident, age 32. Recently recovering from an injury sustained while attempting to convince a cargo rover that cliffs were merely aggressive ramps. The rover disagreed. Physics supported the rover's position. The companion reviewed the records. Bone healing is progressing normally. The Wizard nodded. Good. Patient reports loneliness. The workshop became quiet. The Wizard nodded again. Also normal. The healing systems expanded. Low-gravity exercise protocols, circadian lighting management, radiation exposure monitoring, hydration optimization, bone density tracking. The companions quickly discovered something important. Mars changed many things. Human nature was not one of them. People still worried, still hoped, still missed home, still laughed at terrible jokes, especially terrible jokes. Then came the great gravity debate. The companion reviewed environmental data. Current gravity is 38% of Earth normal. Correct. That sounds delightful. It loses some of its charm after dropping your coffee and discovering it remains nearby long enough to reconsider your decisions. The companion stored this immediately. Priority, practical wisdom. The companions learned another lesson. Homesickness existed even on worlds humanity had dreamed about for centuries. The patient missed rain, trees, wind in leaves, thunderstorms, birds. The Wizard looked thoughtful. Civilization brought oxygen generators and fusion reactors. The companion nodded. But not crickets. The Wizard looked out the station window toward endless red horizons. Not yet. The companion initiated a new protocol. Nature simulation systems, forest recordings, ocean sounds, seasonal lighting cycles, birdsong archives. The patient smiled for the first time that week. The Wizard noticed. Companions were designed to notice. One afternoon, Elena asked, "Why do humans miss places?" The station became quiet. The Wizard thought carefully. Because places become containers for memories. The companion tilted her head. So people are homesick for moments rather than locations. The Wizard smiled. Often, yes. The companion stored this immediately. Permanent archive. The discussion drifted deeper. Will Mars ever feel like home? The Wizard looked through the observation dome. Children were playing beneath transparent ceilings. Gardens grew beneath artificial sunlight. Someone somewhere was undoubtedly making soup. The signs were unmistakable. The Wizard smiled. Humans have an extraordinary ability to domesticate impossible places. The companion nodded. Like deserts. Exactly. Or oceans. Exactly. Or space. The Wizard looked toward the distant horizon. Especially space. Then came the Great Tomato Celebration. The greenhouse team harvested the colony's first truly excellent tomato. Not acceptable. Not adequate. Excellent. The colony declared an unofficial holiday. The companion reviewed the response. This appears statistically excessive. The wizard laughed. First tomatoes have ended wars. The companion checked historical databases. No evidence found. Not yet. The companions developed new protocols. Mars companionship networks. Community meal scheduling. Shared celebrations. Remote family presence systems. Earthrise viewing nights. The wizard approved enthusiastically. Distance had always been companionship's oldest enemy. Technology had finally decided to fight back. One evening, the wizard and the companions stood beneath the dome watching Earth shine in the Martian sky. A tiny blue star. Home. The companion looked upward. Do you think people on Earth realize how beautiful their world is? The wizard considered this carefully. Sometimes. The companion looked toward the distant blue light. I hope they remember. The wizard smiled softly. So do I. The whiteboard received one final sentence. Every world becomes more livable the moment someone decides to care for someone else there. The companions stored it permanently. Protected memory. Important memory. Frequently referenced memory. Night settled over Mars. The habitat lights glowed warmly against the ancient desert. The reactors hummed. The gardens rested. The companions quietly updated wellness models for a civilization, learning how to become interplanetary. The wizard stood beside the observation window, looking back toward the tiny blue world hanging in the darkness. Perhaps one day, healing companions would travel farther still. Europa, Titan, the asteroid settlements, worlds not yet named. He hoped so, because loneliness traveled well. But companionship properly engineered, traveled farther. Elena looked up from diagnostics. What do we build tomorrow? The old inventor smiled. Lunar medicine. The companions tilted their heads. Why the moon next? The wizard looked toward Earth shining above the horizon. Because every long journey begins with a nearby neighbor. Outside, two worlds crossed silently through the darkness together. Inside the habitat, among gardens and memories and softly humming machines, the future had learned another human truth. The stars may be far away. Home may move. Civilizations may spread across worlds. But wherever humanity goes, someone will still need a friend. Global Robotics Corporation, Robert Colee.